A shocking new report prepared by the Aerospace Defense Forces, ADF, that is circulating in the Kremlin today states that Cosmos 2495, while it was conducting its routine maneuvers for a controlled re-entry to Orenburg Oblast on January 3, encountered over the American state of Colorado a massive triangular low-Earth orbit space vehicle with Nazi-like rune markings, which was subsequently destroyed by the Russian satellite's countermeasures. According to this report, Cosmos 2495 is a reconnaissance satellite of the Yantar series which uses film rather than digital cameras so that the photographic surveillance intelligence it gathers is not able to be electronically intercepted. Like all surveillance satellites of its kind, this report continues, Cosmos 2495's mission was only 119 days lasting between September 6 and January 3 of this year, but unlike those other missions was equipped with Polyus skiff laser-like countermeasures. Polyus is Russian for pole, as in the North Pole. Skiff refers to the Scythians, an ancient tribe of warriors in Central Asia. While at a low Earth orbit, LEO, altitude of 500 kilometers, 311 miles, over Colorado on its final re-entry to Orenburg Oblast on January 3, this report says, the photographic intelligence obtained from Cosmos 2495 shows it being rapidly approached by a massive black triangular space vehicle with the only markings being rune-like symbols as had been used by the Nazi regime in World War II to identify their aircraft. These types of black triangular space vehicles are a class of unidentified flying objects, or UFOs, this report says, with certain common features which have reportedly been observed during the 20th and 21st centuries, most specifically in the incidents associated with them that include the 1980 Rendlesham Forest incident, the 1990 Belgian UFO wave incident, and the 1997 Phoenix Lights incident. Of these incidents involving these strange triangular aircraft, this report continues, the 1990 Belgian UFO wave incident, when two Belgian F-16s attempted to intercept the objects, getting a successful missile lock at two occasions, only to be outmaneuvered, caused the key conclusion of the UK's 1997-2000 Project Condign report that no attempt should be made on the part of civilian or RAF air defence aircraft to outmaneuver these objects except to place them astern to mitigate the risk of collision. Unfortunately for the triangular craft approaching Cosmos 2495, however, this report says, was that immediately after countermeasures against it were deployed, it exploded in a massive fireball witnessed by thousands of people in Colorado and said by the American Meteor Society, AMS, to have been, likewise, witnessed in the states of Montana, New Mexico, South Dakota, and Wyoming too. One of the more perplexing aspects of this mysterious incident, this report notes, was the U.S. Strategic Command's Joint Functional Component Command for Space JFCC Space through the Joint Space Operations Center JSPOC this past week blaming this massive fireball over Colorado on Russia by stating that it assesses with high confidence that Cosmos 2495 re-entered the atmosphere and was removed from the U.S. satellite catalog as a decayed object on January 3. The Russian Defense Ministry quickly denied these U.S. reports that Cosmos 2495 exploded above the United States, a fact supported even by U.S. experts who in one of their detailed reports stated, the videos show a bright object flying in front of a larger disintegrating object, indicative of the film capsule on a ballistic entry path pulling out in front of the service module of the satellite that broke up in the upper atmosphere. This supports the claims of the Russian Ministry of Defense, denying that Cosmos 2495 burned up over the United States. The apparently successful return of Cosmos 2495 obviously raises the question what type of object re-entered over the United States in the night of January 2, closely matching the path of the Cosmos satellite in position and timing. As to why the U.S. is lying about Cosmos 2495 being the cause of this massive fireball, this report notes, the public statement earlier today of ADF spokesman Colonel Alexei Zolotukhin again denying the Americans' made-up story makes it clear, and who said. These statements are yet another attempt to find out the location of the space object after the United States has lost track of it. Colonel Zolotukhin further reiterated that all Russian spacecraft functions are in normal regime and ground control services have steady control over them and that no malfunctions have been reported in the past days. As to where this mysterious triangular aircraft is now, ADF experts in this report conclude, the U.S. only has to look at the 3 January debris field over the western U.S. captured on Doppler radar to figure that answer out.